It's weird, Leo. I've chosen an object for each star sign. And for you, the object that I can't stop looking at is this. Oh my God, now I know what it is. I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes thinking, because I got another channeled voice saying, no, it's not that at all. It's not that. It's not that at all. And I'm like, no, it is that. So I was thinking, why? They're very cheap, by the way, and very plastic. Why is it these? And then I look through them and it's rose. I've got a cold, by the way, sorry. It's rose-coloured glasses. Looking through rose-coloured glasses. Okay. Swing. So let's see how that presents itself in the reading. We've got a very, very busy March coming up, as you know, Leo. We've got, oh God, what haven't we got? We've got Mercury retrograde, we've got Venus retrograde, we've got a lunar eclipse on the 14th and a solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse on the 29th. Plus a whole lot more, okay? So there's a lot of movement in our life, but some of it is backwards. But nevertheless, that doesn't make it any less important. Retrogrades are here, particularly Venus retrograde, and it's retrograde in Aries, fellow fire sign of yours. And Venus retrograde, which is going on until about mid-June or something, makes you reevaluate things. So there's something here for you, Leo, about reevaluating something. Reevaluating someone, something. I would say for me, I'm thinking it's right across the board for you. I think it's all coming at once, which is a very Leo thing. So it's your relationships, it's what you're doing for work, it's your relationship to the world, the whole bit. Okay, it's all there, all up for grabs. We got two cards that have come out, which are very, very yin. We're starting off with the Son of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Isn't that gorgeous? I just think that's gorgeous. This is a card that is telling you that your normal Leo way of going about things may not help you as much as you would like it to. Okay? There's something here about letting the process of the month happen to you without fiery reaction, because none of us know, none of us are coming out of March the same as when we went in, okay? That's for sure. But also none of us know how to react to the energy and how to react to the sort of universe constantly stirring the pot on us. But one thing is for sure, don't flame up about it, okay? We've got the Father of Cups or the King of Cups in the reading, which I really like, because this is when you're in your sort of exalted Leo state. And an exalted Leo state is a wise state. It's when you've sort of felt the reaction, you know, the flame has, we've talked about this, you know, how Leo can sometimes set fire to everything in their wake. You're not afraid. You're not afraid of change when you know that it's on the cards, and it's on the cards, okay? But rose-coloured glasses can make you do weird things. Rose-coloured glasses can make you hold on when you maybe not should, but when you maybe need to let go. And more importantly, when you know you need to let go. You can feel it. You're like, I can feel what I'm doing here. Okay. So this is telling you to be slow, to be methodical, to keep good records as well. If this is something to do with work, make sure that you're not caught off guard. You know, make sure that if you're going to say something or put something forward, that you have fully worked it out beforehand. Maybe run it by somebody. Leos are very good at this. running things by people, but choosing that person carefully. You know, choose someone who really, let's say, I don't know, I'm fairly disorganized. So if I wanted to do something like this, I'd be choosing someone who was so highly organized and critical, and I'd be running it by them. Because if it can pass their sniff test, we're good. That's the kind of advice I'd like to give you. Because we have the 5 of Wands, which is always about slightly tetchy communication, slightly jumbled up communication, you know, a slight, it's not massive, but it's surface disagreements. And I feel like if you get enough surface disagreements, they build up. So some of you, this might have been building up with someone at work or a friend, but it's been building up, and it's about kind of acknowledging that build up. Then we get the 8 of Pentacles. I love this. There's a spider and a web for a reason, because this is, again, about spinning a web, working things out, being creative, making sure that you are as authentic as you can in this situation, as authentic as you can be, but also at the same time that you're joining the dots, because the dots are there to be joined. Okay, they really are. The dots are there to be joined. Let's take a couple more for your... Ooh, okay, well that takes us into your love reading quite nicely, actually. As does that. Okay. 7 of Wands. Now, for a Leo, this is a very auspicious card because it's Mars in Leo. That's the placement of this card. And Mars in Leo, of course, Mars rules Aries. We've got Venus and Mercury retrograde in Aries. It feels as if this is when you really, really stand your ground. Now, you don't do this at the drop of a hat. This is when you've taken care of all the things you need to take care of, whether this is in your WhatsApp group, your friendship group, wherever, you know, whatever group this is in. If it's at work, if it's with a lover, whatever, you've made sure you've got everything just right. Everything is there, slotted into place. And you're then standing by your beds, as my mum said. Standing by your beds. This is my line in the sand. This is where you will not cross. This is who I am. This is what we're doing. Ta-da. Okay? And I like this for you. And then the Lovers. I love this. I love this card. It's so gorgeous. Just this energy of the geese flying and the whole kind of chicka-chicka of the situation. The Lovers, of course, and I'll show you the cards here. The Lovers used to be called the Choice. And here we have these 2 geese. I'm just blowing my nose in private. So we have the 2 geese. Okay, let me just do that so you can actually see. Aren't they gorgeous? Never gets old, this tarot. This is a potential choice coming up ahead. Whenever you get the Lovers, that choice is always in the future. Okay, it's not right now, and it's not this moment. It's quite a big choice, you know, like going one way or the other, twisting or sticking, staying or going. It's where you make a decision about what you're going to do long term with something. So it looks like for some of you, there's a resonance here with your long term. Well, we're going to do a love reading, so it could be love. But as I said before, it's about all your goals, actually. You're reviewing the whole lot. And I think it's unavoidable. Otherwise, you would have avoided it. You know, I know what you're like, Leo, as in, you know when it's the right time to avoid something. Not because you don't want confrontation. Leos are quite good at confrontation in my mind. But you know it's not worth it. And what's going on right now is it's too painful to stay the same, and you're getting that message loud and clear. Okay, let's do your love reading. We're going to start with the lovers. There will be an extended love reading, so if this really, really resonates with you, hello, that will be the first link in the description box. Let's have a look. Oh, I like that. Okay, straight in with the Ace of Wands. Kundalini energy, high attraction, chicka chicka to the max. It's also, when a Leo has got Ace of Wands energy, look out, you know. It's like your tank is full and you're sort of ready to go in some way. Now, with all the retrogrades in the month, you've got to be very careful about your timing. And also these. So this is whether this is someone new in love or whether it's someone you're already established with in love. Rose-coloured rock and roll glasses. Whether or not, this is a weird one, but you know, I say it without prejudice, whether or not you're attached, you could meet someone who's very attracted to you, okay? This could be great news, this could be very complicated, but nevertheless, it's there. And then we have two horses wanting to go in different directions. Woof. Okay, when you get this with the Chariot, again, it's choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? For some of you, it's about heart ruling head, head ruling heart. For others of you, other parts of the body are involved in that. And, you know, we are a whole human. So there's desire and attraction and the mental situation between some of you have got like a very good kind of communication system, like a banter, or I don't know, you design something together, or you sing songs together, or you send each other memes, I don't know, but you're doing something that's kind of mutually mildly exciting. It sounds like, yeah, we knit together, Gemma. You know what I mean, though. It's like, a little frisson. And I'm here for that. I think it's nice. What if you did knit together? Then we have the Ten of Wands. There's something here. Something here about a burden. You can see, as we look at these, right, that you've got Ace of Wands, attraction. Why are we here in the first place? Because of attraction. Someone new, or possibly someone that you're already with, or possibly both. And I've been getting that for you for a while as well. The Lovers is the choice. The attraction is one side of it. The burden is another side of it. And each horse is one or the other. And you think, do I dare, actually? I'm thinking of T.S. Eliot. Do I dare eat a peach? I know. I mean, it's an old poem. It's like, I don't know, 80 years old or something. But do I dare eat a peach? There's something here. There's something here that is enticing. I'm getting the word corrupting. I mean, my God, this is amazing. The drama. But there's also this burden of maybe responsibility. We've got Justice here, which I'm very pleased to see, actually. Because when Justice comes in and the old lightsaber comes out, and we've got, you know, the scales hanging off the lightsaber, we're getting an idea that there is karma being brought back into balance. So, for some reason, Leo, there's something here about swinging between these two horses. Karma, your head ruling your heart ruling your head, and then your gut reaction to something as well, your gut feeling. This is very interesting. Knight of Swords. So you have a message coming in here. This is, when you get the Knight of Swords, it's right there. It's like, I need to say this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to speak, we're going to say these words, I have a message. And I always get the idea of like someone going across the war field, you know, with the scroll and getting there and unrolling it and announcing the message, and everyone runs in different directions. Well, imagine that in your love life. This is somebody, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody running to talk, running to say something, but also, and this is important, and I'm thinking these, God, they are so very cheap, but very nice to wear. Somebody running away and saying something at the same time. What's that all about? Yes. Indeed. Okay. Let's find out. I'm just going to get rid of me so that we've got space to put another card. So, oh, that one. Somebody running. Ooh, there. So for some of you, and I believe the term for this is a runner. Somebody is running, but they're also giving you a message at the same time. This can be really difficult to deal with and really frustrating. 9 of Swords. And frankly, Leo, they don't know who they're dealing with if they're doing this, because you can do this kind of thing to us water signs and we'll lap it up. We just do. I know, we'll be wittering on about, oh God, tell me your feelings and tell me about your childhood and that's why you need to run away and blah, blah, blah. We'll do that. Guaranteed. But you Leos, nah, you might do that for about a week. And then this kicks in. So if you're in this mode here, don't take it too seriously, because it will pass. And they'll be running the other way. I tell you what is also happening here that I don't quite get, is that I feel you're both running in different directions with the 2 horses. Now, maybe there's something you're both scared of, you know, it doesn't just have to be them. But running in opposite directions, how are you going to find each other? Which seems like a really silly question to ask. But I mean it kind of genuinely. What do I want? Yes. I'm going to take a couple of shadow cards. Tell me, please, what's going on about running in 2 different directions? I'm also getting, God, I'm getting some weird channels for you, Leo. I'm getting you and this person running like you've met up for a duel, you know, old school, meet you at noon for a duel, and then back to back, and then you both run off in the other direction to the other one, so you're running in separate directions until you realise you are attached by a cord. Woof, woof, I'm going to write that down. Hang on. Gosh, that's really important. Okay. Important, so otherwise I do forget. You need to know that. Right. We've made notes. Told you it was going to be like that. Admin is king. I don't say that lightly. Okay. This one. You come up as the shadow card. You don't know your own strength. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. The drama, Leo. It's always drama with you lot. I love it. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Hello. Even more drama. Camera drama as well. So, the shadow cards. You don't know how strong you are. Important. And the Ace of Cups as a shadow card. By God, that's interesting. There's a lot at stake here, and you both know that. But it's like catching a moving target, and I think the most important thing, I'm going to look at this in the extended reading. In the extended reading, I am going to do a reading about running. I'm going to do a reading about attraction, running, what is going on, what is that chord, and what is the best way forward. How is this person thinking, feeling? How do they feel about you? And what about these? Where are the rose-coloured glasses? Okay? Very interesting, as always, my lovely Leos. I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.